A Florida fisherman is lucky to be alive after he fell off into shark-infested waters in the Bahamas in May and was attacked, suffering a wound inches away from his artery. Marlin Wakeman, 24, was at the Flying Fish Marina in Long Island on April 26 when he tried to jump into the docked boat he was working on. Wakeman told NBC News that he had always kind of thought about his fear of falling into the water. Me and my buddies were talking about, like, man, if you were in there, like, you'd be done. You're not even going to have a second to react. Wakeman said Thursday at a news conference at St. Mary's Medical Center in Palm Beach. The waters around the marina are a feeding frenzy for at least 20 sharks at any moment due to fishermen dumping fish carcasses into the water. The young fisherman noted the water is so heavily overrun with Caribbean reef sharks that a person can walk on their heads almost. Wakeman slipped off the dock into the waters as the underwater predators attacked, biting him twice. When I ended up in the water, I pretty much knew what was going to happen, he recalled. And when he bit me, I knew what was going on. There wasn't a second of doubt in my mind. Wakeman recalled that a first shark tried pulling him under before letting him go, and he was really lucky he didn't head shake or hold on for a while. As the 24-year-old was about to reach the surface, a second shark latched onto his shoulder. You really don't feel the teeth going in, he said, noting that the second bite felt more like a punch. The experienced fisherman pulled himself out of the water and onto his boat once the second shark released him from his jaws. I had so much adrenaline going on through my body that it was kind of like a fight or flight thing, he told the outlet. He noted the severity of his injuries on board the boat and saw his leg kind of, all mangled. The boat's captain jumped into action and tied a tourniquet to his leg. He received treatment at a clinic in the Bahamas before he was flown out to St. Mary's, where he'd been recovering since his near-death experience. Florida doctors said one shark punctured Wakeman's kneecap, nearly missing his artery. I've been dealing with this a lot, and I've seen some people that have not done as well, Dr. Robert Barango said. From hearing the story, it shocks me that he was able to get out of that water. The trauma surgeon estimated the shark to be about 7 feet long based on the size of the bite. Barango said he expects him to make a full recovery. The 24-year-old said he would return to the Bahamas and into the water as soon as he finished his rehabilitation following the traumatic shock. I may have some nightmares here or there, but I'll be all right, he said.